Okay, October Tag Challenge number 2. Uh, Question 11. What are the books, movies, games that never get old and always make you feel better when you get down? Well, as far as movies go, I always love a good laugh, so anything Mel Brooks. And as far as video games go, anything from the classic era, like Super Nintendo, those kind of ones. Like Mario squashing on or jumping on the Koopas really takes all that bad energy and makes it into something positive, if you know what I mean. And books, as far as that goes, there's nothing that raises my spirits more than Black Beauty. That's one of my favorite books, told from the perspective of a horse. Question 12. What is the most trivial thing about which you have a strong opinion? Trivial. Not very trivial things. Well, here's something maybe. I can't stand it when people leave crumbs, toast crumbs on the butter. So that's trivial, I guess. Even though it's going to happen anyway, but still, it's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, sorry, that was a notification. 13. If you could be any mythical creature, what would you be and why? I'd say I'd like to be a Pegasus, because I've always admired Pegasus in Greek mythology, how they always helped Hercules. And they were like his trusted companion. 14. If you had more than one job, which job taught you the most? Well, since I only have one job, that was the only one, so. 15. If you could change one thing about yourself physically, what would you change? My appearance, like my weight. Yeah, I've struggled with it all my life. 16. What single event or decision do you think most affected the rest of your life? Was there a turning point in your life? Maybe being treated like an outcast in school. That taught me just to ignore the naysayers, so to speak. I mean, I had many friends in school, but I also had many enemies. But it's just because I was different, because I would have a disability. Remember, back in those days, it was a very taboo subject. Not as widely accepted as it is today. 17. What's the one thing you've made that you're most proud of? I made my dad, when I was in woodshop class in school, I made him this homemade toolbox, which he still has to this day, I might add. Yeah, he uses it for all his tools. Yeah, that's one thing I loved that I made. 18. Some historical figures have epithets, I think that's how you pronounce it, attached to their names. Like the mad or the wise, what would you like yours to be? Or maybe that's epitaph. Maybe if I had something attached to my name, like on my gravestone, I'd like maybe to say "as you wish," but mostly dead, because I've always loved helping people. Not to mention that is my favorite line from The Princess Bride ever. Yeah. 19. What was the best year of your life and what was the worst? The best year of my life was quite a few years ago when my nephew Riker was born. And the worst was when my grandfather died in 1994. And 20, and last for number 2. What was one thing, whether it's something you did or something you made, something you caused to happen that you would like to be remembered by? I just like to be remembered as a overall nice person who always went the extra mile to help people, and was very loving and accepting, even though the odds were pretty much stacked against him ever since he was born. So, there you go. Alright, that's October Challenge Day 2, and on to Day 3 next. Later on.